Hey there, if you found this video, then you must want to adjust the stiffness of your board. Luckily, it is a simple process. To get started, you will need to remove the steering board with a 5mm hex head socket. You're going to want to remove all 8 screws like so. Gently lift the board up and place it somewhere else for later. Now, depending on what version of the vehicle you have, you'll either need a 10 or 12mm wrench or socket. Find the 10 or 12mm bolt attached to the front board hinge. It should look like this. When tightening or loosening, do it slowly, and you can put the board back on and test the board's stiffness throughout the process to make sure you do not over-tighten or loosen the board. When tightening the board, do not over-tighten the board past 30 Newton meters, or 22 foot-pounds, as you run the risk of snapping the bolt past this torque value. If the bolt is not tightening, then this may be because the Loctite used on the bolt. Loosen the bolt to break the Loctite and then try tightening again. The tools you're going to need for the next few steps are some Loctite glue, a 10mm wrench, an 8mm socket, a 4mm Allen key, and a 5mm hex head. Locate the rear hinge. You will see a sensor blocking access to the bolt. Remove the sensor by unscrewing the hex bolt to the right of it and the 2 hex bolts attached to the rear hinge. This will expose the rear bolt. Follow the same instructions for tightening or loosening the front bolt for the rear bolt. Once this is done, just repeat the steps you did to take it off and do it in reverse to put it back on. Once complete, reassemble your shredder and test it in a safe location. After riding, check the bolts to ensure they have not backed out. Now the shredder should be adjusted to your stiffness and ready for you to shred with ease.